شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Assalamu alaikum and welcome. You're watching RTA News with me, Amorian. Today is the first day of Eid al-Fitr, the end of holy month of Ramadan, a very blessed day, celebrated by Muslims around the world and Afghanistan. So Eid Mubarak. Eid al-Fitr prayer was performed at the presidential palace in the presence of Mullah Abdul Ghani brother Akhund, the economic deputy prime minister, Maulawi Salam Hanafi, and other senior officials of the Islamic Emirate. At this gathering, the participants congratulated all Muslims of Afghanistan and the world on Eid al-Fitr and prayed for the acceptance of good deeds and worship and unity among all Muslims over the world. The Ministry of Modest and Civil Affairs urges aid organizations not to politicize humanitarian aid and to increase their aid to Afghanistan. The spokesperson of the ministry adds that in addition to providing aid to 80,000 individuals, widows and orphans in 2004, it will also plan to provide educational opportunities. Our correspondent reports.
The Ministry of Martyrs and Civil Affairs is trying to provide food and non-food assistance to thousands of deserving disabled people, orphans and widows throughout 1403. The spokesperson for the ministry said that in addition to paying salaries and distributing aid to 80,000 disabled people, orphans and widows in the current Hijri solar year, it's providing technical and vocational training for a number of disabled people and orphans.
In the fiscal year 1404, 80,000 families will receive food and non-food aid, while orphans and individuals with disabilities will be offered opportunities for vocational training and other forms of assistance. The total value of these aid programs and vocational training initiatives will amount to $6 million.
The spokesperson for the ministry added that a large number of disabled people, orphans and widows need more humanitarian assistance and asked aid organizations not to politicize humanitarian assistance.
We hope that these international organizations and charitable foundations will provide the necessary support for orphans, individuals with disabilities and widows. This should be free from politics. Orphans and disabled individuals living in remote areas should also receive food and non-food supplies.
A number of disabled people and family members of orphans welcome this initiative of the Ministry of Martyrs and Civil Affairs and are calling for more assistance from domestic and foreign humanitarian organizations.
We kindly request the Islamic Emirate to ensure that these who are truly in need, particularly the individuals with disabilities registered with the Ministry of Martyrs and Disabled Affairs, are the ones receiving this assistance and no one else outside of that group. I urge all organizations to continue providing such support to the poor and orphans and to ensure that these supplies reach them because there are many suffering people here who need this assistance.
The Ministry of Martyrs and Civil Affairs had previously said that it had distributed food aid to about 15,000 orphans, widows and disabled people during the holy month of Ramadan.
The Ministry of Labour and Social Affairs says that it will distribute work permits to 150,000 individuals in the country during the year 1404. Some people welcome this move by the ministry and adds that providing work permits for young people to be useful in preventing migration. Let's dive into the report.
The efforts of the Ministry of Labour and Social Affairs to provide work possibilities for young people in the country. The spokesman for the ministry says that work permits will be distributed to thousands of citizens this year.
With the implementation of new projects, the Islamic Emirate strives to execute initiatives that will lead to increased employment opportunities for citizens. By capitalizing on these programs, approximately 150,000 work permits will be issued to Afghan citizens and foreign nationals this year.
Several citizens throughout the country, although praising this move by the Ministry of Labour and Social Affairs, say that many young people in the country are unemployed. According to them, providing work opportunities for the youth is also useful for preventing migration in other sectors.
Many young people are fleeing the country primarily due to unemployment. If such services are provided and measures are implemented to ensure job opportunities for the youth, we would be very eager to remain in our homeland and invest here rather than leave. Although some work opportunities have already been made available, the more that can be created in the future, which will be increasingly beneficial for the youth. This will prevent illegal migration and ensure that young people are engaged in work within the country.
The Ministry of Labour and Social Affairs reports that in 1403, it distributed work permits to more than 100,000 citizens and foreign nationals.
The Department of Labour and Social Affairs of Helmand Province, through its efforts, distributed clothes, slippers, hats, shawls, and other essential items to 235 orphaned and accompanied children in Laskargah city on the occasion of Eid al-Fitr. At a gathering held on this occasion, the delegation of the Department of Labour and Social Affairs of Helmand emphasized the importance of ensuring the rights of orphans and unaccompanied children from the perspective of Islam and called on charitable and partner organizations to participate more in such assistance and cooperation. Thank you for being with us. That's all for now. Happy Eid again, and may the celebration be filled with joy and peace. Stay safe.
ساتوی پسروینو داد شهیدانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور داد باتورانو کور ساتوی پسروینو داد شهیدانو کور داد